Yo, this is it. This is another episode of Attack of the Beats. And of course, it's me, Mr. Fade, IllMuzik.com. This is it. This is the place to be. And we've got 5 beats to review this week. Another 5. I'm actually behind a bit, but that's because there's so many beats being thrown at me. So I still have others to review. But for now, it's just these 5. So let's get started right away. First up is Beautiful Noise with Beat 37. Let's check it out.
I knew that my hatred of you might become an obsession. I wanted to control it.
Is that when you started to think about vengeance instead of justice?
Well, didn't I have it coming to me after all the misery you've caused me?
I don't believe that any man is justified in using a badge to satisfy his personal hatreds.
You're so cold-blooded, and you think, Lou.
No, I've hated men in my time. But I've been able to control myself and not allow that hatred to influence my life.
I wanted to control it.
Is that when you started to think about vengeance?
And we're back. All right, so we just heard from Beautiful Noise with Beat 37. All right, so on this beat here, I like the intro because of the vocals, right? The old movie shit, whatever. That's always good for an intro. And I mean, I expected the beat to drop in a little sooner, but still, when it dropped in, it was great because I heard the little build up and all that. And you had the organ and stuff. But, you know, I guess you did it on purpose because at the end, I heard the clean version of the drums and the organ and stuff. So I guess you did it on purpose with the saturation or whatever. Because it was very heavy, right? It sounded kind of distorted all the way through and stuff. So I'm assuming that was on purpose. So, if so, then good job. But if it wasn't on purpose, then it's a bad job. but you know, no, it sounds good, but it's just actually it would have been nicer with, like, okay, you have the saturator, but just a little less, you know, because that maybe to the average listener, they're gonna think, oh, what the fuck, this sounds distorted or whatever. But you know, you could have had the only thing really was, hold on, I just heard something. The only thing really was I would have liked to have heard a little breakdown when you have actually a Rhodes or something on top of that. That would have been nice. Some kind of Rhodes. I would have tried that. Because it was nice. The organ's nice. The drums are nice and all that stuff. But yeah, I would have tried that little breakdown with the Rhodes. That's what I was thinking. I was like, that'd be so smooth on this. Anyway, other than that, good job. Good job. All right, so next up we have Latchkeys with Palm Trees. Let's check it out.
Latches on the beat. Latches on the Latches on the beat. 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 Latches on the beat.
All right. So we're back. What did we just listen to here? That was hold on. That was Latch Keys with Palm Trees. What's funny about this beat is that it sounds really, really good. Okay, but the thing is that it's funny because I'm listening to it and it's like it sounds like a great beat, but it also sounds like there's a whole bunch of things missing. It's weird, you know. It's one of those things. It's like I can tell there's a hit behind this kind of thing. You know what I mean? But it just sounds like there's a bunch of things that really need to be fixed. You know. So for example, like the drums, they sound good, but there's no excitement to them. And other things like the keyboard, it has. I'm drawing a blank here. You know that effect on the keyboard there. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it's too strong for this because the key should have been lower, you know, because it stands out too strong. It sounds like the keyboard's cutting in and out too much. You know what I mean? It's like it's so in your face. And when you have the string part come in, that sounded really nice. It's just that it should have continued then. You should have had like a string part come in and just continue throughout the beat. Because that plus the cymbals, when the cymbals hit, it like that and the keys, the strings, it sounds like they're just thrown in there, like it's just thrown into that part and that's it. Then you just move on with the beat. You know, like the cymbals, it could have lingered longer. I would have brought the volume down on that, you know. And that's the thing, like everything basically, like the levels should have been better. The mix should have been better overall. But that's what I'm saying. It's just like it's a great beat the way it is. The way it sounds, it's just that it should have been mixed better. It should have been arranged better, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So like it just seems like it needs a lot of polish, you know. But the whole idea of the beat is really good. So that's what it's really funny. It's weird to come across a beat like that. So good job though. I mean, I liked it. It's just that, like I said, a lot of things that are kind of just missing, you know. So I would try to correct those. All right. So next up we got Legacy with Mike Jordan. Let's check it out. And we're back. All right, so we just heard from Legacy with Mike Jordan. All right, so this beat I really liked. This was really dope. I mean, it starts off with this vocal sample, it sounds like, right? Really low and weird and all that shit. And I thought it was great that you're able to take that and make something with that, because as I keep listening to the beat, it sounds almost like an instrument, like some kind of guitar or something. So that was really good. I mean, thumbs up for doing that. That was a good job. I liked the way everything was mixed. The drums sounded really tight, and the way you had cymbals coming in and out and all that stuff. I think it was a little guitar on the side or whatever it was. Very well mixed, very well done. I liked the low end. It was nice. It wasn't too overwhelming. And the only complaint I'd have really was a few parts, like with the bass line. It's like I can hear it cut off, at the end, or cut in or whatever. You can hear as every, let's say 4 bars, whatever, it cuts in, like this little cut. And then also towards the end of the beat, there's like that swooshing sound you have and stuff. Same thing. It just comes in and ends abruptly. So those are the two things I would fix. But overall, I really like the way you put everything together. It's very creative. Good job. All right, so next up we have Ref Beats with It Begins. Let's check it out. And we're back. All right, so we just heard from Ref Beats with It Begins. On this track, it starts off good. You got this little water raindrop thing and all that stuff, and that vocal sample coming in and stuff, and then the drums, the low end. It sounded really good. I like the way everything's pieced together, the way you did everything. It was mixed well, except that when you come in with the guitar, that sounded really dope, but I would have taken out the water drop and the vocals at that point. Take that out, because I understand, you're trying to build up the track, trying to add all these different instruments and stuff, and it sounds really good. Everything's good together. It flows well together. But like with this 2-minute limit of a beat here that you send in, I would have taken out those parts and left in just the guitar, that kind of thing, just to change it up rather than just have everything together, because that little raindrop thing, it's like after a while it kind of gets annoying, not annoying, but I mean a little repetitive. So and the vocals too, so that's why it's good to bring things in, take things out. It's kind of like you're making a 2-minute beat with a hook, but you didn't have the hook. You just kept going and going, adding more and more, So it sounded great though, but I just would have taken those things out and stuff just to change it up. So I can give it like an impression of a hook and a chorus, So, but good job, man. I really liked it. I like that beat. It was good. All right, next up we had the last beat from Will Cosm with Bye, Bye, Bye. Let's check it out. All right. So we're back. That was Will Cosm with Bye Bye Bye. And for this beat, it sounds really good. It comes out first with the guitar. I really like the way you put that together. What I really liked with the beat, though, was the drums. They just hit hard. It was kind of like, it was a real head-nodding beat. And because of that, I just got the impression of, there should be some piano in this. You may not think it, but I would try some piano with that, because like the previous beat with Rough Beats, you have a guitar that sounds really good, but I would have taken it out at one point, or at least minimize it or something like that, because you have that little breakdown with the guitar and it sounds really nice. I like that little breakdown part, but as the beat goes on, it just kind of gets a little repetitive. So I was trying to think, like, is there something else you could put in there that would fit this beat really well? And I think a piano, like a dark piano, because of the drums. The drums give off an impression of like a darker beat, so I would have added some kind of piano to it to offset the guitar, or just take out the guitar part, at certain spots there, and then just have the piano and stuff, So I would have tried a piano. I'd like to hear it with some kind of piano, because I think it'd be really good if you had the guitar, the drums, and then you got your piano coming in, and then you kind of just minimize the guitar or whatever. I would try that. So try that and see how it sounds, because I think it'd be really, really good. But other than that, I like the beat. Like I said, the drums are really good. Really good. I think it's the flow of the drums. It's just a head nodder, man. It's good shit. Thumbs up. All right, so that's it for this week. I'm Mr. Fade. This is Attack of the Beats. And my favorite beat for this week, the winner is, drum roll please, Legacy with Mike Jordan. Let's check it out.